Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Whatever you are, special greetings to you, and don't forget, if today is your first time, please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit on the notification bell whenever we drop video. You can also get it and watch. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Conte resignation. Finally, the capo of the state has confirmed the resignation of Giuseppe Conte, and let's see what is going to happen next. So guys, without wasting much time, let's do this thing together. I don't know how this thing is going to be. It's going to be something very negative effect, especially on immigrants, because Bellanova has resigned and the prime minister has also packed his things from the Palazzo Chigi today. So that means they need to get another new prime minister, and this is going to be in the form of appointing who is the capo of the state. Have to appoint people, or have to appoint someone from the huge parties, that is the Movimento 5 Stelle, that is the Luigi Di Maio party, and the Italia Viva. They need to choose some people from that place. The capo of the state need to appoint someone from these big parties. But the problem here is that appointing someone is not a problem, but appointing someone who will come and will not cancel the benefit that immigrants are benefiting now. But Giorgia Meloni and Matteo Salvini, they are also calling for vote, because if they are going to vote in this moment now, Giorgia and Meloni and Matteo Salvini are the people who are going to win. So we should pray that the man who is the capo of the state should appoint. Yesterday, someone was asking which kind of government do Italy practice. They practice democracy, democratic government. So anything they have to do, they need to sit down, and each and everyone will share ideas. You cannot come out and do whatever you want. So they practice democratic system, and that is how it is. And then, you know, in democratic government, each and everyone need to share his or her ideas, and they have to take it into consideration. But for now, Giuseppe Conte is not the prime minister of Italy again. He has packed his tools. Even if you go to the Palazzo Chigi now, you will not even see his pin over there. He packed all his tools from the Palazzo Chigi, that is their parliament house. And now we are looking forward to see whether the capo of the state is going to appoint a new prime minister, or they are going to vote. Because if they are going to vote, Matteo Salvini and Giorgia Meloni are going to be involved. But if they are going to appoint, I don't think they are going to be involved. They are going to appoint someone different. But let's hope the person will not come and cancel this law that they brought, the sanatoria. Luciana Lamorgese, the interior minister, what she is doing to help immigrants. So let's pray that it will not happen that way. The prime minister that they are going to appoint, he should have head to work with this Lamorgese. If not, if Matteo Salvini or Giorgia Meloni come, they say new government, new rules. They can decide to say Lamorgese should step down, because that is their government. So we should pray, guys. This time around, we need prayers, immigrants living in Italy. So guys, let's watch the first video from Euro News. When we are back, we will give you the rest of it.
Conte informed his ministers of his intention to resign today, and he did the same in a formal meeting with President Mattarella, who will very likely give him a new mandate to try and form a stronger government. Prime Minister Conte will use that to try and convince pro-European liberal lawmakers to join a reformed coalition. Should Conte fail that, then President Mattarella will begin one first round of political consultations. He will perhaps try to form a new coalition headed by one member of either the Democratic Party or the Five Star Movement, or he will try to form a broader coalition headed by a technocrat prime minister. Political analysts do suggest, though, that going back to the polls looks less likely at this stage. We know that the only political group which is in favor of that is the center-right bloc headed by Salvini and Meloni. This is perhaps the worst time for the country to face a political crisis, given the number of reforms Parliament has to pass, the main one being the country's economic recovery plan.
Yeah, guys, I hope you have seen the video. So that is what Euro News also reported about this Conte resigning. And it's not only Euro News who reported this news. BBC also reported the news because it has gone viral. I didn't even think that Conte would have even resigned in this kind of situation. Because if it was some government or African government, he would say, let me just chop some money small before I go. But this man is saying, I'll leave it and go because the criticisms are too much. So I will not wait so that later on of the day, they will say you are even the one who caused the pandemic, or you are even the one who let Italy to be poor. So he decided to just wash his hands from it and go away. No, this man, he's very bold, very, very bold man. And Giuseppe Conte, I don't know whether we will get another prime minister like this Giuseppe Conte again. But guys, let's go and watch the video that BBC also reported about this, our prime minister. When we are back, we will give you the rest of the update, so stay tuned.
Now, Italy is entering another period of political turbulence after the resignation of the Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte. He hopes that Italy's head of state, President Sergio Mattarella, will ask him to try to form a new, stronger alternative government. Well, Mr Conte lost his majority in the Senate last week after Italia Viva, a small party led by the former Prime Minister Matteo, left the fragile ruling coalition. Joining me now from Rome is our correspondent Mark Lowen. Mark, we've been anticipating this resignation.
We have, Gita, because without a majority in the upper house of Parliament, which is what happened last week when Giuseppe Conte lost it, it would have been a torturous process to get any legislation at all through Parliament. There would have been horse trading and negotiations on any kind of legislative step. And facing another vote later on this week on passing a piece of legislation, it was thought that Giuseppe Conte decided to quit before he lost that vote. He has now gone to see the president here in Italy, and as a quirk of Italian politics, when a prime minister resigns, he might simply just return following weeks of negotiations to try to build a new strengthened coalition. And he will argue that in the midst of a pandemic that has killed more than 85,000 Italians and unleashed the worst economic crisis since the Second World War, now is not the time to plunge Italy into fresh elections. However, if he fails to get the numbers needed to command a parliamentary majority, that task would fall to other political leaders, and if all else fails, then yes, Italy would be facing fresh elections.
And who is he going to be reaching out to, and how will that change the sort of focus of the government, given that there has been this criticism on the whole handling of the pandemic?
Yeah, he'll be reaching out to various centrist members of the opposition, trying to peel them away, to focus minds, to give them a kind of sense of urgency now to come together in what he will call a government of national salvation, to try to lead Italy through the very difficult next few months. And there's another factor in all of this, Gita, which is that opinion polls suggest that if elections were to be held now, then a right-wing coalition would come into power, and the biggest party would be the far-right League Party led by the firebrand nationalist Matteo Salvini. And so Mr Conte will argue and will hope that that potential threat would focus enough minds among centrist politicians to kind of rally behind him and decide to form a new coalition led by him. But nothing is certain in this country, of course, and Italy's 66th government since the Second World War comes to a close. But possibly Italy's 29th Prime Minister since the Second World War will simply return as Italy's 29th Prime Minister since the Second World War.
Mark Lowen in Rome. Politics always interesting there. Thanks so much.
Yeah, guys, I hope you have seen the video. So that is what the BBC also reported about this, our Prime Minister. No, I'm short of words, guys. Today's video is not gingering me. It's not gingering me. No, guys, it's very sad. It's very sad. And as I said before, Giorgia also said that now Conte is not there. They are waiting whether the man is going to appoint or they are going to do another election. She also did a Facebook live after Giuseppe Conte packed his tools from the Palazzo Chigi, because they are the people who even put that needle on that seat and this man come out. That woman and Matteo Salvini. But guys, this thing shouldn't come through, because if this thing happened, guys, you just pack your bag and you start going, because you know that nothing good will come to your side again. Nothing good. Things that are there and you are benefiting, they will cancel everything. So guys, let's watch her Facebook live video. When we are back, we will give you the rest of the update. So stay tuned.
Così stamattina ha convocato il Consiglio dei Ministri, ha rassegnato le sue dimissioni e si è recato al Quirinale. Che cosa succede adesso? Adesso succede che la decisione chiaramente sul da farsi è nelle mani del Capo dello Stato, di Sergio Mattarella. Il Capo dello Stato avvierà nelle prossime ore le consultazioni con i vari partiti politici. Le ipotesi sul campo sono ovviamente molte e le leggete come me nelle ricostruzioni giornalistiche. C'è la possibilità che si provi a dare un altro incarico a Giuseppe Conte per vedere se nelle prossime settimane, per buttare ancora un po' di tempo, si dovesse trovare questa presunta maggioranza, se si dovesse ad esempio ricomporre la frattura con Italia Viva. C'è la possibilità che il Capo dello Stato provi a dare un mandato esplorativo a un'altra personalità per vedere se si riesce a mettere insieme una maggioranza, o c'è la possibilità che il Capo dello Stato scelga di sciogliere le Camere e di indire nuove elezioni prima che scatti il semestre bianco, che come sapete sono i 6 mesi precedenti all'elezione del nuovo Presidente della Repubblica, nelle quali a norma di Costituzione non è più possibile sciogliere le Camere. Quindi sia chiaro che la finestra per consentire agli italiani di decidere da chi farsi rappresentare è questa. Dopodiché a luglio non ci sarà più questo spazio e ci dovremo tenere l'attuale Parlamento con tutto quello che questo comporta. Noi andremo alle consultazioni quando ovviamente verremo convocati. Il centrodestra ha chiesto oggi al Presidente della Repubblica di andare compatto alle consultazioni, quindi di non presentarci come singoli partiti ma di presentarci come coalizione, dando secondo me ancora una volta una dimostrazione importante di una coalizione compatta che può dare a questa nazione nel caso in cui
Yeah guys, I hope you have seen the video. So that is Giorgia Meloni for you. She wants to be the prime minister, but we are hoping that this thing shouldn't happen. We are on the way to 7,000 subscribers, 7K. Guys, I think we can do it by the end of this month. So just try, if you get the video, just try to share to a friend, a brother, a sister who may be interested in that video, and let's reach the 7,000 subscribers before February. The name still remains Official Cracker. If you have not subscribed yet, just subscribe and be part of this awesome family. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Cracker_Momo. Till we meet again in the next video, stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out.